Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our podcast, Specializing in Nothing. I'm your co-host Omar Reyes, and this is Carlos Perez. So for this video, we are going to be talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, part 4, episode 4? Episode 4, yeah. So,
I guess technically it'll be part 2, right? Because this is like, we did a whole 3-part.
We did a whole
one.
So it's
like
part 2 for us.
Of that segment. Episode
4 for them.
Collectively.
Like if you're trying to be specific.
Yeah,
but overall, how'd you feel about this episode? Tell me.
Best episode so far. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been really feeling the series, if I'm being real.
You really haven't?
The jokes just aren't hitting. They're trying to do the whole buddy cop thing, and for me, most of the time, it's really corny and comes across as being really forced.
Yeah, but there's definitely times where it's forced. There's other times where I'm like, yeah, that was cool. Like, yeah, so I really liked in episode 3 when he was like, "You're not gonna put the seat up, right?"
I thought that was really corny.
I loved it.
I thought that was extremely corny and
it
cringy.
was very corny, but it was
even
just
the
like,
way he delivered it. He didn't even deliver like he really would like this line. I don't know. I didn't like that, but anyways,
I loved it.
Like I said, best one for the series. It got a more serious tone to it, which I liked, especially the ending. You kind of seeing the deconstruction of John Walker.
Spoiler warning.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
For episode 4 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Definitely. So if you didn't watch it, look away, watch something else. But yeah, I kind of like to see the deconstruction. Well,
you could just mute the video, keep watching the video, but you could just like mute it, you know?
I guess.
Give us the views.
Yeah, you're right. But anyways, that's what I was saying.
So,
like I said, the deconstruction of John Walker to watch is kind of cool.
Yeah. You saw from the beginning when he first showed up in the episode that it was just going downhill for him.
Yeah, he was getting losing it slowly under a lot of pressure.
Very much. Which is understandable. But by the way, I want to give, my respects to Wyatt Russell. He's doing a fantastic job with the role. Obviously he's a good actor. Like when it comes to the Marvel just franchise, there aren't many leading roles that are played by bad actors. For the most part, everybody is a good actor. When it comes to supporting cast, we have Falcon's sister, but
yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah,
even her whole segment when when Carly called her, I was like, oh my god!
I saw you on the news.
It's really bad. I don't know who is the director of this, but whatever. It's neither here nor there. But like I said, I like the tone shift.
The tone shift was. Yeah, and it wasn't like a very dramatic, like from one moment to another. It was kind of building up to that throughout the entirety of the episode. I will say the episode was very weirdly paced. Mm-hmm. It was very slow at times, and then it would just like pick up out of nowhere and then just kind of like fall right back into being slow. Mm-hmm. But overall, it was a very engaging episode. And like you said, I agree with you, probably the best episode so far. The thing that I don't like, well, not that I don't like, but I've been rewatching our videos and things like that. I'm just like, I'm liking too much of what Marvel is doing. Like, there's not a lot of negative that we say on it overall. So I was trying to go into this episode like, you know what? Let me see. Let me find something that I don't like.
So I'd give you tons of negatives for 1, 2, and 3.
1 definitely.
Yeah,
mostly.
And 2 and 3.
Well, 3 gave us the Zemo dance. Like, there's nothing bad about that.
Jesus Christ.
And they released the Zemo cut. You saw that?
So stupid. so stupid.
I loved it. It's an hour long, and obviously it's a loop. But the Zemo cut, Disney got it, bro. They were asking for the Zemo cut, and they gave it to the people. Disney listens to the people.
I guess.
Overall, I was kind of going into it kind of like trying to have a negative, like anti-Marvel type of perspective. But like I ended up just enjoying the shit out of it, and I was just like, "Fuck."
So it was a good episode, but like the best part, like I said, I haven't been feeling the series. This kind of helped me get okay. I like where this is going. Mm-hmm. But the whole fake buddy cop movie thing that they're trying to do, I wasn't feeling it the first.
Yeah, there's definitely times
really corny, very
really
forced,
bad.
And I'm just like, okay, this is getting mad.
Honestly, if they just released the BTS of like when they were jumping off the plane and all of that, like I just want to see the BTS of Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mack just being.
So I died. Something just flew in my throat.
don't know what it was. All right.
Oof, we're all right.
Swallower.
Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, kind of going through the episode, you know, the beginning of the episode, it had Bucky and Wakanda, and it had Ayo saying the buzzwords in order to control the Winter Soldier.
Freight train.
9.
All that stuff. He was like,
yeah.
He started crying. It was beautiful.
It was like an Oscar worthy performance right there. Like, he killed it. Like, when you saw his face turn from like anguish and like terror of losing his mind again into the realization that he was free, and he started crying, like I felt it. I was like, damn,
that was nice.
It was good. That was good. And I was thinking that maybe there was something going on between him and Ayo. You know, they looked like they had like a connection.
Maybe, who knows?
You know, but you know, he probably messed that up with the whole Zemo thing. But you know, it picks up, you know, in present day where they're kind of on opposite ends. Bucky's trying to buy some time because he knows Zemo is pretty much the only one that could lead them. And let's talk about Zemo real quick. Zemo is really out here, like, without Zemo, they would be nowhere near like anything.
Yeah,
like Zemo really the MVP of the series right now.
I mean, Bucky's the one who set him free, so I guess you can kind of say Bucky's the MVP. Without Bucky, Zemo would still be in jail.
I mean, Zemo technically... Well, I mean, the only thing Bucky really did was write on a piece of paper in German, this guy's going to try to kill you.
And he set everything up, though. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
He was the mastermind behind everything.
He was the mastermind. People don't talk about how smart Bucky is. He's
pretty smart.
He's smart.
Pretty smart.
Anything from the episode that jumped out for you? Like, besides, like, the fights, we can probably get into that a little later. But in terms of like things that were mentioned, I mean,
I like the whole kind of supremacy debate with Sam and Carly. That was kind of cool.
That was really
See the juxtaposition between the two of them.
I also liked
even a lot of the conversations with Zemo and
I was gonna say
Bucky about talking about Captain Rogers and
not even just them, but also with Sam and the whole speech he gave about, you know, the super soldiers and just like. You know, and then Bucky's like, you know, that didn't happen to Steve, and he's like, yeah. And Zemo gave the respects, like, yeah, Steve wasn't corrupted, but there's only been one Steve Rogers. So I thought that kind of dynamic was really cool. When they try to stray away from like the jokes and kind of the, you know, they're friends, but they're like frenemies type of dynamic.
When they get away from that stupid dynamic, they have good moments.
And the dialogue and just very good overall for the series. So that whole super soldier speech was awesome. The whole thing when Sam was talking about his TT, I thought was a little like, not cringe, but it was just like they were trying to make it funny and it just didn't land.
Funny. Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of that in this series.
Because it's like, yeah, funny. You know, people who are minorities, they would understand. I understood what he meant by TT. I'm sure most people understood what he meant by TT, and Bucky being like TT, getting him to say aunt, you know. I thought that was just like very unnecessary, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's that weird banter that you don't like. Like there's times where it hits for me, and that was just one of those times where it just didn't. I also like the fact that the Flag Smashers, you know, everything going on with Carly, like overall, like I kind of like agree. It's almost like that feeling when you would think about Thanos in Infinity War, and you're like, low key, he's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Low key, he is right. So low key, Carly's right. Like there's this, you know, obviously this is a utopia type of civilization. If half the people are gone from the world, obviously everybody's going to try to
rebuild
most
with
people,
one another
with one another.
Yeah.
So, and then boom, everybody comes back and it's trying to go back to the old ways. Obviously, everybody that was there for those 5 years is going to feel some type of way.
Yeah, they're going to miss the old ways.
And I agree with her in that sense. And that's why I really liked what Sam was doing in this episode, where he was just like kind of going back to his roots. He mentioned that he used to talk to soldiers. He used to provide kind of console for soldiers. And he was trying to do the same thing with Carly. And it was kind of like this really cool connection between like Sam back in Civil War was not on Bucky's side. He was just like, Bucky is dangerous. Bucky is this, Bucky is that, kind of going against Rogers. But ultimately, he respected what Steve wanted and kind of went along with it because of what Steve believed. In this instance, it's another super soldier. It's another person that's shown to be dangerous and to kind of not necessarily have no respect for human life, but is willing to take humans' lives to kind of get to her goal. Mm-hmm. But instead of immediately kind of jumping back on that train of she's dangerous, she needs to be dealt with, he's like, okay, I see the change that happened with Bucky. Super soldiers aren't all bad. Because when Zemo was talking about super soldiers being bad, he literally said, what about Bucky? Like, how do you feel about Bucky? Because Bucky obviously has gone through this whole arc. When he was first reintroduced as the Winter Soldier, kind of up until this point. So I like what Sam was doing, and obviously he was having that moment and connection with Carly, which was rudely interrupted by the most hated guy in this show,
Captain America.
So I guess we should talk about him a little bit, kind of leading up to the two confrontations in this episode that probably made the episode the best episode.
Yeah.
When he first showed up, I wanted to punch him. I just want to punch him in his perfectly chiseled chin.
It's not really perfect, just it's oddly shaped. That's neither here nor there. But, I mean, kind of not all his fault, If Bucky and Sam wouldn't be dicks and be bitter assholes about the shield, they probably could have got a lot of things done faster, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but it's also pointed to and alluded to that the entire time his goal was to get the super soldier serum.
They're not really alluded to up until now when he starts talking about it, like, oh, there weren't even super soldiers and all this stuff. This is the only episode that they really had conversations about him having a super soldier or taking it.
Yeah, but that's why I said it was alluded to, because in the episode when they were like standing at a cafe or something like that, when one of the fans go up like, hey, Can I get your autograph?
This is the first time, but up until then, he's just been a guy trying to stop the Flag Smashers.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is now we're seeing that the intent behind stopping the Flag Smashers, there was an ulterior motive behind it.
I think that just came about as he's been getting his ass kicked by people who have been super soldiers, and as we
I'm saying because Battlestar, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Battlestar. Yeah.
He literally said, I know things didn't go as planned with the super soldier serum because it all got destroyed. Mm-hmm. So that was always the plan.
Yeah,
like that was a line that he said. He said, "I know it didn't go as planned with the super soldier serum," and this was before the confrontation with with Wakandans. So this was actually before that.
Yeah.
So that was the plan the entire time.
I don't think so, but hey, agree to disagree there.
All right.
But because I'm saying, like, it literally was to stop the Flag Smashers. They didn't know that there wasn't a whole entire thing about the super soldier serum until Power Broker got involved in that third episode. Or was it? Yeah, that was the third episode. So they thought they were super soldiers. We didn't know what they were. Remember, it was the three things. They could be wizards or fucking androids or aliens. Remember that was that whole thing? They didn't know what they really were. And then they found out. So I mean, at the end of the day, he was trying to do right, try to stop the Flag Smashers. Had they worked together,
and he did kind of,
things probably would have went a lot smoother. Who knows? We'll never know. But and it's also the whole thing, like, having these guys that worked with Cap, the real Cap, not kind of like, you can feel slighted in a way. And I feel like all that angst is led up to what you're seeing now, and all this, like I said, the deconstruction of John Walker. Yeah, you're seeing all of that lead up to here.
I would say, yeah, I agree with you in that point.
When Bucky blocks him, he's like, oh, you got all that super soldier thing coursed through your veins or whatever. Yeah, the whole thing. So you can see, the build up, you see the build up angst and all that stuff. So
and that's kind of what led him down this road where you see when Sam is talking with Carly, he's getting somewhere, and then he kind of just like busts in, like he's just like, no, we're gonna do this my way, kind of almost like a superiority complex. Like he's like, I'm Captain America, I'm in charge. You guys may have been with the actual Captain America, but he's old news now, kind of feeling. So obviously I like that, there was a moment when Zemo picked up the serum, and I don't know if they were trying to make it seem like he was interested in taking it or something like that. I like that they kind of just stayed true to the character, and he was just like, let's destroy all these things, because that's been his character the entire time. And him taking one for himself would have been very it would have been more of a departure from his character than what you felt was the difference between like Civil War Zemo and Falcon Winter Soldier Zemo, where you're like, it's kind of a big departure, but at the end of the day, his core values are the same.
Yeah, so that was cool to see him break everything and smash everything.
Also, he should have died from getting a shield to the face.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he took some off.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to kill him. He just took a little off, Yeah. Throw a little. He didn't give him his fastball. You know what I mean? He gave him like a slider. Knocked him in the head. He's all right.
That thing looked like it moved pretty fast, though.
I mean, it was like the angles. He hit him in the right spot in the head with it.
To just knock him out. Yeah, maybe. He got the angles down. He got the angles down.
The angles are good. And I wonder, because, here's the thing. I know this is me, once again, reaching out into all the speculation and shit. You see the shield work in the episode 1. In the comics, John Walker was trained by Taskmaster. Taskmaster's about to be in the new whenever that movie drops.
It's officially in July.
To be a character, a surprise, in episode 5. What if they show like a behind the scenes of like Taskmaster trying to teach him how to throw the shield and shit like that? That'd be kind of dope. That's a reach, but I just thought.
I mean, like, that would be really cool. That would be cool. That would be true to the comics, but also, like, it would make sense because
how does he know how to work?
Black
the shield
Widow
like
was supposed to come out way before the series came out.
Yeah.
Way before the series come out.
Shout out to Corona being a dick, bro.
Facts. Like,
asshole.
There's literally hasn't been a Marvel movie in like a year and a half.
It's crazy.
Which is crazy because since the beginning we've been getting like 3 a year.
We've been spoiled. And,
Corona brought us right back down to Earth.
They took that break after Spider-Man Homecoming, and then the Corona happened. And it was like, damn.
But that would be awesome. Having Taskmaster.
Not Homecoming. Far From Home. Sorry.
Far From Home. Yeah. Spider-Man. Now, the only reason why I don't know if do we know who's cast as Taskmaster already?
I'm pretty sure if you look at the Black Widow movie, you'll figure it out.
Now, the question is whether or not that could ruin a quote-unquote surprise for the movie. I feel like...
I mean, we know Taskmaster's the main antagonist in Black Widow.
Yeah.
Because we've seen
I think they say... Yeah. I just remembered now that...
They have that whole thing with him actually throwing the shield and shit, Taskmaster. So you see all that.
That would be really cool. Now, the thing is...
Once again...
Did Taskmaster ever fight Steve Rogers?
No, but you can always watch,
There is a lot of footage of Steve. That would be pretty cool.
I'm trying to see the IMDb page for this shit. I'm clicking all the wrong things.
That would be pretty cool. Now, I don't know. That I would say that's a reach. That's definitely a reach.
But they didn't really explain how the hell he just got. They just showed videos of him throwing the shield around like a goat. With no
it was just training. Like one day nothing. Right. The next day, my man is like,
and he's doing fucking ricochet, get off every wall,
bro. So
yeah, they don't have an official.
That's why I'm just. But
I mean, he's in the cast. He's somebody in here.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Again, I feel like...
And they don't have to show his face. I mean, he's going to wear a mask,
That's true. That's true.
Still hide the little mysteriousness.
I'm okay with that. I would like if it was Taskmaster.
Oh, there's a gulag in this movie? I'm sorry. It says muscular gulag inmate. That's what the cast was like. You want to see the gulag in this movie?
This guy is Warzone on the mind right now.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this movie now. But
So that would be pretty cool because again, apparently, episode 5 is the big episode.
It's supposed to be a thing.
It's supposed to be like emotional. It's supposed.
There's
to
also
be,
rumors it's going to be Falcon fighting a white version of himself. It's going to be White Falcon fighting Falcon.
Is there going to be a?
That's the rumors. It's going to be Sam Wilson, but white, fighting Sam Wilson. Just keep.
So Anthony Mackie, white
Anthony Mackie. I'm telling you, that's the rumors I heard. I don't know how true that is, but
I don't. Nah, I'm good. Wait, is he gonna have the classic Falcon?
So the classic Falcon outfit, all white, but he's also going to be white and pale, and then.
Oh my god!
Just keep making a thing, just like they did with WandaVision. You know, you have a white or a black or a fucking a black Bucky. Either way, that'd be wild.
The Summer Soldier. He's black from the sun.
Hey,
he got tanned. Oh my god!
But back to the actual.
Back to the actual show. After that, we get one of the best encounters with the what are they called? The Dora
Milaje.
Dora Milaje.
I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Which they are the protectors of the kings of Wakanda. And
haven't been doing a good job of late.
No, I mean, what do you mean? King T'Challa is still alive, right?
We don't know that. I mean, we're gonna see what happens in Black Panther.
We don't know what happens in Black Panther 2, so we know he's not coming back. But yes, rest in peace.
But we don't know what's gonna happen in Black Panther 2.
Yeah. So they want Zemo.
Pretty 0-2 for the last two Kings right now. That's not good.
They want Zemo, and I love when Cap, what's his name? I'm blanking on his real name in the show.
Oh, John Walker.
John Walker.
Just think alcohol.
Yeah. I was just like, what's the whitest name I know? John Walker.
It's pretty white.
When John Walker was trying to introduce himself, and they just didn't. They just gave zero shits about it.
I don't care. It would have been dope if they did one of those. I don't care.
I don't care. And the Dora Milaje has jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be. I was like, oh!
I was pretty goated.
I was like, okay, all right.
Real.
Whole fight was
like,
awesome.
You'd rather fight Bucky than fuck with them, and he was right.
He was right.
They put it on him.
They weren't even super soldiers.
He was so tight.
He was so tight.
That was like the final straw. He was like, fuck it. And right after that, he took that shit.
He took that shit right after that. But I like see some jokes hit because when Bucky's like, looking strong, John.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Just like,
okay, that was cool.
I was like, yeah.
Because they're just watching him kick his ass and just like.
Oh, yeah. And then Sam had to be the good guy, be like, Bucky.
And then he was going to kill him, so he grabbed the spear.
Yeah, he grabbed the spear.
It was a little aggressive for the Dora Milaje.
A little aggressive, you know.
That was pretty.
I mean, it's also like they're there for Zemo. They're not there to kill Captain America.
Yeah,
why you even
like fuck it?
Like as soon as he's down, just go after Zemo.
Yeah, they wanted to finish the job.
They wanted to finish that job. They were just like, you're not Steve Rogers. You're not my Captain America.
Facts.
That's probably what it was.
Captain America was that dude in Wakanda.
He was the dude in the. They had the shield. Bring him his shield.
They were gonna take it too. They were gonna take.
They were gonna take the shield too.
They were like, nah, whatever. You can have it.
You can have it
because technically it is theirs.
It is
vibranium.
Vibranium stolen. Wakanda.
Technically theirs.
It was stolen by that person.
That would be dope.
Who died in that movie? Age of Ultron.
Okay.
He like stole all the guy with the
claw. Ulysses Claw.
Yeah. Ulysses Claw.
He died in the first Black Panther. Kind of sucked to see him die that early. I was kind of disappointed about that.
Yeah,
he was such a fun character.
Yeah,
that's not there. But yeah, and then obviously one of the big parts in that fight scene was her, dismantling his arm.
God, bro, that was so
which
cool.
had to hurt on so many different levels.
Oh my god, you saw his face, bro?
Yeah, because that means they didn't even fully trust him. They were like, just in case you ever turn, we're gonna have this shit set up so you can't do anything to it.
Obviously, he knew that the arm could come apart. He knew that the arm could come off.
Yeah, but not
because
that they
one, he knew how to put it back on, and two, like when they presented the arm to him, it came in a box, and it was like obviously they had already made the modifications they had to. But to have that knowledge now that they know how to disarm him completely,
and
she just was like pressure point, boom.
Like I said, it just shows that they had a built-in plan for Bucky if he ever turned on some Batman shit.
And that the craziest thing is, like, maybe not the craziest thing, but, like, I want to know what she said to him. Because I turned the subtitles on, and because she said something like, Basta, James. Mm-hmm. but in the subtitles it just says speaking in Wakandan, James. So it's like, what did she say? She says some shit. She says some shit to him. Damn, and his face was so distraught. He was just like...
Because like I said, and it was her, the one that helped you through everything.
The one that helped you through everything. The one that
had that little thing to take your arm off if need be.
Beep, 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 bam.
That was pretty wild.
Damn,
that was pretty wild.
It was cool when he reattached it, though. It was cool to see that Wakandan tech.
Put it back on.
It was cool. Did you know they could do that? No.
That was wild.
Man. You saw the hurt in his face.
Yeah, it was like I said. That hurts on so many different levels. Like I was like, holy
not even
shit, that's
like
tough.
like the last thing it hurts is physically. Like it's on a spiritual, emotional,
that's everything,
fucking religious level, bro. I was like, damn.
And then after that, we get the phone call to the sister from Carly.
The phone call to the sister, which was cool because so here's my theory. I feel like I'm blanking on her name.
Which one? Carly?
Huh?
Carly?
No, not Carly.
The one I think is Power Broker?
Yes, what's her name? Sharon Carter. Yeah. I feel like Sharon Carter is working for Carly with Carly.
I think she's the Power Broker, bro.
I don't think she's the Power Broker.
Tell you, bro.
I don't think so. Because they did an interview with her and she was like, I don't know. There's been a lot of people who haven't been revealed in the show yet. Alluding to this episode. So... and again, they did mention the Power Broker being a guy. And this time, it was the Flag Smashers who have had some type of interaction with him.
I mean, they just robbed him. We don't know if they really saw Homeboy. You don't know.
I think that...
That's going to be the plot twist, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I think that Sharon Carter is working with the Flag Smashers because... the Flag Smashers had that whole. She was tracking Jack, right? Jack, James, John Walker. I went through all of them. Through she was tracking John Walker, and it's like, how did they know where he was gonna go to set up that? But the other thing is, she was talking about how she had a couple of satellites.
Yeah.
How did she get Sam's sister's phone number? And how did she know where she was? Because at the end of the number, she was like, or maybe I'll just meet you
I'm pretty
outside
sure it's
in the
public
back
domain.
the dark.
He's an Avenger that you can... Okay, that's her sister.
I feel like that's probably very dangerous. You're an Avenger, and they're just like, we're going to have all the information.
He doesn't have secret identity. You can Google Sam Wilson.
Yeah, but it's like...
okay, this is your sister? Say less.
Yeah, but like you'd have to have a satellite to be able to see where she is, because the way she said it is like she knew that she was standing on the port.
Well, she knows that she has a boat, because he talked about the boat. Knows that she has, a sister.
Yeah, but I think it was too deliberate for that. I think it was too deliberate.
I don't know. I just feel like that's all information you can get. And then if she's working for Power Broker, why would she help?
She never said she's working for Power Broker.
I'm going off what you said. You said that. Oh, you said she worked with the Flag Smashers.
She's working with the Flag
Smashers. So that's even more of a juxtaposition. Why would she help Carly not kill Cap? Because she's the one who gave Sam and Bucky the location of where Cap was, so they can intercept and not have him die.
I don't know.
Because Carly's whole plan was to divide and conquer. We keep him over here, chit chat, you know what I'm saying, and then we go kill Homeboy and we straight. That was her whole game plan.
She could. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Sharon Carter. She's so
fucking Power Broker, bro.
You want it to be so true.
It's true.
You want it to be true. If she's Power Broker, I'm all for it,
bro.
But I don't think she is.
I feel it in my nuggets.
I feel like she would have killed Zemo right then and there after seeing that he fucking killed.
She's trying to remain incognito, bro.
Does she really need to?
Because she's trying to play all the sides, so she's got to be cool with Sam and Bucky to see what they about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See if she could be free and go outside.
Exactly. If I go back to the States, I could have my business everywhere. So I could bring the products over here, whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And do all that.
No, she just needs the Apex under tunneling system from Godzilla versus Kong to ship everything, bro.
But yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying. But it's whatever. That's a whole.
That's a whole that we're just speculating out of our ass at this point.
Obviously,
but
that led up to the ending, which was
Carly So some of Carly's henchmen had Cap kind of like pinned. Carly was coming up with a knife, trying to stab him, kill him. That was the plan. And Battlestar, being the ultimate, sidekick, got in her way, and she let a punch out, bro. That was she like cocked that shit back, bro.
Also, dick move by John. Now you got me saying fucking Jack. Well, I think Jack is short for John, or vice versa. So they know there. Never mind.
John Walker.
Yeah, John Walker, kind of a dick. Why couldn't they split the formula?
They could have split the formula.
You get some, I get some. Because he said he wanted some. The other dude was like, I'll take some in the heartbeat.
And it's also like, you're going up against super soldiers. And you were just earlier in the series, you were going on about how dangerous it was to have a regular person, Sam, go one-on-one with a super soldier, Carly. And you were like, you really want his blood on your hands? When he was talking to Bucky. And then he does the same shit. Make fucking Battlestar go into the battlefield knowing he's a regular-ass human.
Could have split it 50-50. I don't know the science behind it, but I feel like they could have been 50-50 or whatever.
Yeah, you don't need to be a full...
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're skilled soldiers. You know what I mean? They go up against kids that took some formula. Exactly. I feel like at some point...
You get a little bit of that, 50%. That's an edge right there. So,
that was just rude.
When he threw the shield and it went into the wall, that was like the first time where I was just like, yeah, he definitely took it. He took that shit.
And he sent homeboy flying out the window or out the building or whatever. I was flying.
And then when he like bends the
thing around,
and then Sam is just like, "What have you done? They have Battlestar trying to fucking Lamar. They have Lamar trying to kind of like not talk about the fact that he's a super soldier now, and yeah." Carly went apeshit, punched the shit out of Lamar, straight into a pillar. Lamar dead on the spot.
GG, Lamar.
GG. I'm surprised they killed him so early. Like, they just introduced Battlestar, and they're like, yeah, this is your purpose. You die.
And then see John turn.
And my thing is, like...
The dark side.
My thing is, like, I don't understand why Carly and them ran away after that. Like, the point was to kill both of them, I assume. Yeah. Right? Like...
I guess...
Like, right then and there, when Cap was, like, distracted trying to, like, be like, Lamar, wake up, Lamar, they could have killed him. Like, there was, like, 3 of them there. Now, Bucky and Sam were also there, so they probably would have intercepted, but, like, they didn't even try. They just ran away.
Maybe it was, like, remorse, in a sense, because that's maybe...
Because he was a regular person.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
I would assume that's what it had to be, but then, like...
I mean, you saw when she was watching outside, like, you saw her whole, like, face and the gravity of the situation actually hit her. Mm-hmm. When you saw Cap just smash homeboy.
And also, like...
It's weird calling him Cap, but smash him with the shield.
With the shield. So, and that's what it kind of led up to. I really like the sound that they had playing, like, after Lamar died and everybody runs out. And it's just focusing on Cap, and he's just like, it's almost like a tone deaf type of sound where it's like everything's disoriented, and he's just like, I have
flashbang noise.
That's what it is. Yeah. And when he jumps out of that window and he lands on that car, and I'm like, oh,
somebody gonna die.
And they picked the guy that was literally like 5 minutes before was like, fan. I used to be a Cap fan when I was a kid. Showed me that there were some good people in this world, and he died by his shield, bro.
He died by his shield. Kind of poetic.
Yeah. Because if you had to choose a way to... I still wouldn't want to be decapitated like that.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Yeah. He really smashed it.
I was watching somebody, they called him Decapitation America. That's cool. Because it has a cap.
Yeah, I guess.
Decapitation America.
I guess. I feel like there's something better than that. But that's cool.
That's cool.
But,
yeah, man, when I saw it, and then that last shot of him just standing there with the shield and the blood on the shield, I was like, damn, bro.
Everybody got their phones out, World Star in it.
World Star. Everybody in the world know now. They got him on that HD, that 4K, bro. This is 5 years in the future. We got 4K. That was probably 8K, bro.
That probably is.
They got him on that 8K, fucking 240 frames per second. Some crazy shit.
Yeah, damn. Rest in peace.
Obviously, the most, I think, out of all the endings so far in any of these series episodes, I'm including WandaVision, I think this might be, like, the most, like, obviously the darkest, but I think the most interesting ending. Like, obviously back with WandaVision, you had the ending where it showed, fake Pietro, which was like, that was a cool, really like fuck ending. Yeah. Like, it was like, oh, is this how they introduced the X-Men?
They had Mr. Boner.
Yeah, you really hated that. They used him for a boner joke.
It was just really pointless. Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Like I say, he was in witness protection. He could
have been the witness protection guy, so we'll see what ends up happening. Because he's also a big name actor.
Boner joke.
To just kind of like use in that sense. They really could have brought back. I
mean, they did the same thing with the Mandalorian. Ooh, with Jesus Christ, Iron Man 3.
With whom?
Main villain, and not the main villain. What we thought was the main villain. Why can't I remember? The Ten
Rings.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying fucking Mandalorian, and I can't fucking get his name right.
Mandarin.
The Mandarin. There we go.
And he's coming back in Shang-Chi, which is cool. The
real Mandarin. So they did the fake Mandarin in Iron Man, and it was a huge actor. It was Sir Isaac Kingsley.
Yeah, which
I believe that's his name. Ben Kingsley. Ooh, I said Isaac. I don't know where I got Isaac from. Ben
Kingsley. I mean, looking back on it, it was dope.
I thought it was just funny.
At first, I was just like, man, they messed up.
That was funny. He was like a drunk idiot. That was hilarious. Oh, that was funny.
So, yeah, this episode ended with John Walker, Captain America, killing a guy who was defenseless. Now, granted, he's a super soldier. But he was
defenseless.
He was literally on the ground like, it wasn't me. And my man was just like, I don't fucking care about it.
I mean, it wasn't him, but like, it also kind of was him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're involved.
He was definitely very much
I'm finna just kill you too. And don't worry, I'm gonna get to Carly. But for right now,
Carly has to be
you should have ran faster.
Shitless.
She got the power broker after her. Now she got super angry Cap after her.
Not the super soldier angry Cap.
Yes, I'm saying super angry Cap, bro. It's gonna be.
You know for a fact she is scared shitless. You saw it in her face. She was like, "Oh shit."
Damn. What we gonna say? I mean, I would be scared. And now she's one less super soldier homie.
One less super soldier. No super soldier serum. She lost it all this episode. Shout outs to Zemo. Where's Zemo? Zemo just
hit deuces.
Yeah, deuces.
It was literally the Homer meme where he like slowly goes into the grass. He was just starting to fight.
The question is he going to show up again in the series? I assume so, but in what capacity? Are they going to keep him away from the rest of the action?
Probably going to try to kill either Carly or probably both, Carly or Cap.
Do you think Zemo dies?
I don't think so.
No?
I think especially what they've done with him, I think he's too big of a piece to kill him off just yet. Okay. I feel like we also haven't seen Zemo's final form.
We haven't. We definitely haven't.
So I feel like, I don't think he dies, but I think he's probably going to come back and either try to kill Carly or Steve. Or not Steve, Jesus Christ, Jack.
Yeah.
John. God damn it. I was doing so good, bro. You fucked me up.
I messed it up for you.
Jack.
I was thinking liquor, and then my mind went to Jack Daniels.
Yeah. It's
John Walker.
But yeah, man. Well, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna probably come back and then try to kill one or both, and we'll see.
Does he escape? We'll see. I feel like he's gonna stay out of prison though. At the very least.
He's got too much money to be in prison, bro. He's gonna find a way out.
Now, yeah. Well, any like predictions besides kind of like what we talked about? Because episode 5 is supposed to be the big one, so we're definitely going to talk about that.
The longest running episode, they said, at like 61 minutes or something like
For
that.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to actually be over an hour, maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be. Well, I mean, like 10 minutes of fucking credits, just like with WandaVision.
It's actually 7.5 minutes. Yeah.
So, but yes.
I mean, but very close to an hour.
So the longest running episode of up to date. So hopefully it's action packed. Hopefully we actually get a real surprise and not the fucking white vision. You know, which like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to either White Falcon or
Black Winter Soldier.
I wouldn't be opposed to either one of them.
I think White Falcon with the original Falcon costume from the series, the really bright red, yellow, and white. That's the only thing I'd accept.
So let's say, okay, so let's do some predictions for who we think the big thing is, right? We got Taskmaster, who's a maybe. We don't know.
Taskmaster is a maybe. Yeah, I like it.
Do you think, being in Madripoor, we get an X-Men character? Possibly?
I would hope so. At this point, when they started filming, they were well into the kind of like the timing, like when they purchased the rights back. They didn't purchase the right back. They bought the company out.
They bought the whole company. You don't want to give the character? So we're just going to buy everything. Just give us all of that. Sony's probably next.
I believe it. Especially after that stunt Sony pulled giving Netflix the right for all Spider-Man movies. I was just like...
Netflix. Yeah, that's definitely next. That's next on their hit list. They're just saving up some money. Like, we're going to get some more bread. Release Avatar again so we get some more money. Then we're going to release Avengers again to get some more bread.
And then we're going to give you Avatar 2 just to break the box office. And then we're going to buy Sony.
And then we're going to get that new Disney PlayStation 6. It's going to be crazy.
I forgot that Sony is
PlayStation for a second. Gonna get a Disney. I'm buying the new Disney PlayStation when it come out. Or I'm copying it instantly.
Jesus Christ. I don't think Sony is that small. Like 20th Century Fox is one thing, but Sony is a huge company. They make everything. Like they're in electronics. They're in fucking obviously
movies, music,
everything. Gaming. I feel like that would be the biggest. Like,
but they could probably do like what they did with Fox. Like they didn't buy Fox's sports section; they just bought Fox's movies and stuff like that.
I mean, they'd probably do that, like Fox movie
and electronics.
You could keep the electronics and the gaming.
Possibly music as well. Just give us the movies.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the smartest thing to do. Yeah,
and Sony
would probably
cost effective.
Very much so. Sony wouldn't spend so much money just for failures. They've had a couple hits.
I mean, Venom was okay.
Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse is still the greatest Spider-Man movie of all
time.
And part 2 is coming out sometime.
The original Raimi trilogy.
It made a lot of money.
Part 3 obviously being the best one in the trilogy.
So, wrapping it up, I'd love to get an X-Men character.
So yeah, X-Men, right?
Which X-Men character? I don't really care.
Maybe we get the reveal of who Power Broker really is.
Probably. I feel like episode 5 would be the time to do it.
Episode 6 get a big showdown. Episode 6 big showdown. Power Broker versus Carly versus Flag Smashers versus everybody just thrown in one big
Taskmaster.
Thing.
Fucking Black Widow comes out of the dirt just for the fight.
Fucking hologram fucking T'Challa's in there or something crazy.
Same thing with Iron Man, bro. Holographic
Iron Man. Rest in peace, Iron Man.
Rest in peace.
But so you got those 3. What else you think? You said I think last time we did this, you said maybe it's gonna be a T'Challa cameo real quick.
Now, the only reason why I don't think it'll happen is because an executive, they did an interview with an executive, and I don't know if the source was correct. So I'm not ruling it out. Because it was just some random website, not a random website. It showed up on Google, like the front page, but it was just like an executive, like flat out said, no, he's not going to be in it. We're going to be very careful with where we put any footage of that, which leads people to believe that there is a lot more footage of Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther that hasn't been used, sort of like a Princess Leia type of situation with episode 9. So whether or not they kind of use any footage that they have later on, we'll see what happens with that. But I don't think he's actually going to come out in the series anymore. Would have been cool. It would have been really nice. Would have definitely made me cry.
Pussy.
One just a single tear. Nah, if it's a single tear, that's not pussy, bro.
I don't know anything else that could possibly...
Captain America, Steve Rogers, bro. Chris Evans, Old Man Rogers, comes out and starts like shaking his finger at John
I don't
Walker.
Unless it's like them going to a nursing home to say what up. Or maybe they like synthesize his blood or something. and then they make themselves super soldiers.
Or we could get we could get some more. I'm blanking on his name. The one they showed in episode 2. The
Don Cheadle's.
Black super soldier.
Oh, Isaiah.
Isaiah Thomas. Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas is a basketball player.
Did I say Thomas?
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 basketball players named Isaiah Thomas. I believe it's Isaiah Simmons.
Is it? I don't even remember.
Let's see. Black Captain America. Isaiah Bradley.
Bradley.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Bradley. Isaiah Bradley. Who's Isaiah Simmons? I feel like that's a
find out. I feel like that's a football player. Yeah, that's a linebacker. Yeah, for the Arizona Cardinals.
Right, we're racist.
Right? Well, he's not really. They have him as linebacker. But he's like a hybrid safety linebacker combo.
He plays professional football.
He's really good though.
So maybe we could get an appearance of Patriot.
Maybe a little man suits up.
Maybe a little man suits up for the final battle.
Maybe get a whole fucking Young Avengers just pull up.
Like all of them?
All of them.
Like the ones that haven't even been showed up yet?
Like you got the baby Miss Hawkeye.
Miss Marvel.
Maybe Miss Marvel comes through. Once again, very upset that Mia Khalifa was not cast as Miss Marvel.
I feel like she's a little too old.
Really missed one right there, Marvel. Really missed one. Fitted perfectly, but
I still feel like she's a little too old.
I mean, she looks young. If you look at her, she looks young. It's not here or there. Point is, missed opportunity, Marvel.
She does very much look like the perfect Miss Marvel.
And I've been playing the Avengers game. It's kind of annoying in the game, to be honest with you. Miss Marvel's character is kind of annoying. He's very chattery.
She's a child.
Still annoying.
I mean, children.
There's some children that aren't annoying. Spider-Man is technically a child, but he's not that annoying.
Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was a little annoying. Like Peter Parker, he was kind of annoying.
I mean, I thought he was, like a sarcastic, like cool guy. Hey, what up, bro? School's not even for me, bro. Like he's one of those. And then like Peter Parker and Raimi's was very like nerdy, like
my man was a whole man.
No.
My man was an entire
year of high
adult.
school. You know what I'm saying? I knew guys that look like that. They look like men, and I feel like I don't even look like a man either. I'm like, yo, how you got a whole man face and you're 17 years old? That's weird.
I don't know. I really don't know who could show up. Maybe
Dr. Doom.
I was just gonna say it, bro. Dr. Doom would be fucking ridiculous.
That's a stretch and a half.
So much. That's more of a stretch than Taskmaster.
Yeah, that's a real reach.
Let's see.
Fantastic Four.
Obviously.
Boom.
Obviously. Bro. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Bro. Batman.
Bro.
What a fucking
Henry
plot twist.
Cavill Superman. Bro, wait. Henry Cavill's The Witcher.
Oh, Witcher comes through?
Witcher
or
comes
both
through,
of them.
Bro. At the same time,
and
bro.
they like look at each other like, oh shit.
Like, oh.
That's crazy.
And
or
then
Ben Affleck's Superman in that movie where he had the suit on. I don't know the name of that movie.
Oh my god.
That'd be wild. That'd be a plot twist.
That'd be a whole plot twist for a lot of reasons. But yeah, that's Falcon Winter Soldier.
What happened? Yeah, let us know your predictions, what you think may or may not happen. Let us know if you think we're reaching a bit, which I think we're right on the money, especially with this Batman and Superman stuff. But we'll see what happens.
We're right on it.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna see.
But the usual, like, comment, subscribe, let us know, talk to us.
Yeah, share the video.
All that good stuff.
We are trying to grow. Once we see a lot more engagement, we'll be able to do a lot more things. We'll be able to ask you guys, like, what do you want to see in terms of future types of videos? So let us know. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and tell us down below what do you think is going to happen in episode 5, and catch us here next week while we review that same episode. So yeah, thank you for watching.